Hi there, it's me Giulia here. Welcome back to my channel after a long time. I haven't recorded in a while, so I'm back. I don't know when I will be back, but I'm here for now, so enjoy what I have to say in this video, hopefully. So, with the start of school, I'm going to my senior year now, and my English teacher for like the start and also like before the college thing, she wanted us to write an essay of one of the possible questions, and that is what I'm going to read now because it has to do with like kind of my mental health and everything like that. And she really liked my essay and what I had to say in it, so I wanted to share it on here for myself and for other people who might like it or it might help them. I don't know yet. So I will read the question and I read my essay. Sometimes I struggle, I'm not that great reading from a paper and I might like mess up a words from a bit. So just please know that or understand that, or so it may not be as clear as I want it to be or anything like that. So but here I have the essay on the paper and such, so I'm going to like read the question and read the essay, maybe after talk about it. I don't know yet, I'm going to see what I want to do. Okay, so the question says describe a problem you've solved or a problem you'd like to solve. It can be an intellectual challenge, a research query, an ethical dilemma, anything that is of personal importance, no matter the scale. Explain its significance to you and what steps you took or could be taken to identify a solution. So now I'm going to read the essay and what I wrote. It's like in the form of paragraphs, of course, so yeah. Okay. I have been dealing with a problem which by the summer of 2017 has been growing very evidently in my everyday life, and I did not know what it is described as many ways. That is why it has been hard for me to deal with my problem. The solution, likewise, is complex as well. The situation has gotten better for me, but saying that everything is now fully resolved would be an overstatement. The difficulty from which I have been suffering with is my mind, how to deal with it, my mental health. The two words that I currently personally prefer to recognize my problem as are depression and anxiety. Normally, I would say that I suffer from depression and anxiety when people ask about my mental health. I share about my mental health struggles because, at least recently, it has helped me in dealing with how depression and anxiety affect how I function, and I want to take my power back. Depression and anxiety have made me feel many things, and at times it makes me feel that they are destroying me as a person. These demons of mine that always surround me wherever I go, and I'm just supposed to deal with them and continue to live my everyday life like they don't exist, but they do. They work all up in my mind. They drain me out until I do not have any motivation to keep on going. Any of my self-confidence that I have ever had is now gone. I feel useless, unworthy, not good enough. All my happiness and joy has vanished. And in the end, they make me feel that there is no point in this life or to try to keep on going, because I am not able to see any light, but I'm currently surrounded by darkness. Depression and anxiety creep up on me and start telling me lies, trying to crumble me on the ground until I do not know who I am and who I have become. So I do not see any future left for me. That is depression and anxiety's purpose, to make me feel defeated. Sharing all of this information in this essay is hard for me. It makes me feel self-conscious and trying to describe my emotions and how depression and anxiety complicate and mess with my mind is a challenge. For me, it's a lot easier to feel what is going on inside of me, but being able to describe it is a lot more complex. This is because I want to be honest and truthful without overstepping the line of sharing too much, and possibly make someone else feel uncomfortable because that is not my plan. Okay. Some of the steps I've been currently using are positive coping skills to improve my situation in a way solving my problem. I still doubt that depression and anxiety can ever truly be fixed. More likely, it is just finding a way to manage my mental health and learn to live with what is going on. Positive coping skills are positive alternatives to negative behavior that I do in a reaction to my emotions. This negative behavior can either be used as a way to feed into my emotions or as a defense mechanism. In the end, the negative behaviors have negative consequences as well that are not helpful in dealing with what I'm feeling in the long run. So these positive coping skills are used as a way to replace how I respond to my emotions. The positive coping skills that I use mostly deal in some way with self-expression. They include expressing myself through art and drawing, journaling my emotions so I don't have to keep them all in my head, writing spoken word poetry, and talking to other people if I feel able and have the chance. At times, it can be hard sharing all of what goes on in my head, because I can still have fears of being completely honest with other people and what they will think of me after. I have to talk to people to get things off my chest, so they would not all be trapped inside of me until I wouldn't have been able to take it anymore. This means I have to find someone that I'm comfortable enough to be able to trust them to share my personal thoughts and emotions with. Another way in which I feel better is through therapy. I find it very important for me personally, and it allows me a safe place to talk out my problems and what I'm struggling with from a non-judgmental place with someone who is unbiased and professionally trained to be able to handle what I could potentially say. Therapy helps me deal with what is going on in my life and confronts it to make me a better person. Be stronger, and improve myself. I feel like the bond that I have with my therapist is very special to me, and with the one I feel like the bond that I have with my therapist is very special to me, and with the one that I have at the moment, she has helped me confront problems and situations in my life that alone I don't think I would have been able to. That alone I don't think I would have been able to. That alone I don't think I would have. She has helped me. I'm going to start over the sentence again because I don't know why it's a challenge to me to say it. Okay. I feel like the bond that I have with my therapist is very special to me, and with the one that I have at the moment, she has helped me confront problems and situations in my life that alone I don't think I would have ever confronted. Okay, I said the sentence, okay. My therapist has helped me and is still helping me grow and improve myself as a person. Another step that I have learned and still need to learn to better embrace is the ability to ask for help and not stay silent. I believe that I have struggled with this for a long time, probably even before depression and anxiety and just mental health issues overall came my way. I have liked being independent, and I think depending on other people and being vulnerable to them has made me afraid. At times I felt like I should not need to. At times I felt guilt. No, sure, I messed up the sentences. At times I felt like I should not need to ask for help, and I should be able to handle things on my own. I felt guilty. I felt guilty asking for help, weak, ashamed, and that I was not good enough since I could not handle it on my own. But the real truth that I need to remember is just the opposite. I am strong, that I see an issue that I need help with, and that I'm asking for support on a situation so I can improve myself and be able to learn from it. It takes a lot, at least for me, to be able to do that. To come to this conclusion, there is a need to be able to change your mindset, which many times can feel almost impossible when depression and anxiety has trapped your mind in its spider webs. Because, as cliché as it sounds, it's okay to not be okay. So, it's okay to ask for help, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Taking medication also counts as one of my steps to improving. I know that it's supposed to help me, and hopefully it does, but I don't actually know if me improving at living is in correlation with the effect of the medication or my improved coping skills. For the most part, this concludes the steps that I've taken to help my recovery. At least, these are the ones that I've done and am working on so far. I still have more time to go on I still have more time to go on self-improvement, but at the moment I'm better from where I started. These struggles of mine at times can be seen as a negative thing, but in reality have and still are helping me grow and trying to figure myself out as a person. If I didn't have to deal with them, I would have not evolved as much as a person. My demons are close to me at times, but they help raise me higher as I keep fighting them, grow stronger, and learn to speak up for myself. I'm going to go after what I want, even if I'm not completely sure what that is yet. But I will find it eventually and live through the journey. That was the essay that I wrote, which is one of the essays that you need for the kind of the application process of most colleges force you to write some essays, and this is one of the questions that some of the colleges might ask. So from the list of questions, that was the one that I saw that I knew that maybe I could write something about, and that is what I wrote. So yeah, my English teacher liked it. The only thing that there was one sentence in the second paragraph, which was I don't know if you can see the yellow thing that I highlighted, which it's not that she didn't like it, but it made her worry, and she wanted me to take it out to the essay when I actually send it, because I still haven't not sent them or any of that. I still kind of know, but I don't really know which colleges I want to go to, and I said before how I don't really know how college related my life, where I want to be yet and where I want to go. That also deals with me colleges and life, and not really knowing what colleges I want to go to or try to go to, or also but that also deals with I want to go in state, out of state, and also type of majors, because some people may decide what college they want to go to, the majors, but I don't really know. I know I have interests and hobbies and I do like animals and I like science, and like when I was young what I wanted to do was being a veterinarian. It's not that I don't want to do that now, it's just that I'm not sure if that is exactly what I want to do or anything like that, because I do like helping people and animals. But also, as you can see by my background and other videos that I've done on here, I'm also very creative and like to express myself. So also art and things like that have been an interest of mine, and also not knowing where I want to go and all of that can be overwhelming and stressful, and especially with like what I have going on and everything with my mental health stuff and etc. So it's been a lot. What I was saying that I kind of cut off myself in mid-sentence was about like this underline. I don't know if you can see like a piece that I highlighted. My English teachers wanted me like to, when I actually sent it to the colleges for the essay, to yeah. Okay. This is it for now, and bye. See you in another video. Bye.
Fatti sentire?
Vate via.
Vai via.